Good morning. Welcome to Just for Today, a time of eclectic reading, sharing of perspectives, meditation, and prayer. I'm Reverend Ray Fellis, Senior Minister and Spiritual Leader at the newly joined Columbia and Greater Baltimore Centers for Spiritual Living. Today is March 14th. And this morning I'm reading from a book published by the Narcotics Anonymous World Service Organization titled Just for Today. March 14th, Relationships. It begins with a quote from the basic text of Narcotics Anonymous, page 29. Also, our inventories usually include material on relationships. And then the reading offers us this. What an understatement that is, especially in later recovery. Entire inventories may focus on relationships with others. Our lives have been filled with relationships with lovers, friends, parents, co-workers, children, and others with whom we come in contact. We look at these associations. A look at these associations can tell us much about our essential character. Often, our inventories catalog the resentments that arise from our day-to-day interactions with others. We strive to look at our part of these frictions. Are we placing unrealistic expectations on other people? Do we impose our standards on others? Are we sometimes downright intolerant? Often, just the writing of our inventory will release some of the pressure that a troubled relationship can produce. But we must also share this inventory with another human being. That way, we get some needed perspective on our part of the problem and how we can work toward a solution. The inventory is a tool that allows us to begin healing our relationships. We learned that today, with the help of an inventory, we can start to enjoy our relationships with others. Just for today, I will inventory the part I play in my relationships. I will seek to play a richer, more responsible part in those relationships. Everything is relationship. That's my perspective. That's my belief. I'm in relationship with everything all the time. Life is relationship. How do I relate? Do I relate in separation? Do I relate in oneness? Do I relate in comparing in? Or do I relate by comparing out? Which would be the activity of separation. Do I relate by finding commonality? Do I relate from a place of empathy and finding you in me and finding me in you? I think that's available to us, and not just with other people, but with this earth that we are so blessed to live on. How am I relating to the earth? How am I relating to everything on the earth? How do I relate to the air I breathe? To the stars that I'm amazed at every night? How am I relating to life? How am I relating to this cold I have right now? Right? Because I can be mad at my body, or I can just embrace that I have an immune system that's doing its job and be grateful for that. It really is, in my understanding and experience, this whole earth journey is 100% relationship. How are we relating? And how do I relate when you don't relate the way I want you to? Right? Now we've got layers of relationship. And so often, what I have found in my own process, my own journey, is that oftentimes I think I'm relating to you, but I'm not. I'm relating to a voice in my head. You've said something or done something that triggered a past unhealed memory or trauma, and I'm not relating to you at all. I'm relating to my past, and you are my projector screen. I spent a lot of my life doing that. And this whole idea of taking stock of ourselves, I know for me, it really freed me from a lot of that. And for the most part, I'm all good. And stuff still comes up because I still have stuff. I'm still excavating the landfill of collective consciousness to find the gift buried beneath it, to find that I am buried beneath all of the stuff of humanity. I personally think that's why we're here. As long as I'm here, apparently I have stuff to navigate. So that's all I have this morning. If you have anything that you want to share, by all means, please do so in the chat. Would love to hear your perspective on this idea of relationships and how we relate to one another. So I'll pause here for just a moment and give you an opportunity to do that. And if nothing shows up, we'll go into our 5-minute meditation. If you're new to meditation, I invite you to simply spend the next 5 minutes being present with whatever happens. With whatever happens in your head, whatever happens in the room you're in, whatever happens in the body you're in, whatever happens. If you can focus on your breath, great. If not, that's okay. If thoughts come up that you don't like, okay, just let them move through. Just practice being non-judgmental, just being present. All right, here we go. One power, one presence, the I am, the is. No matter what we call it, it is beyond a name. It is unlimited. It is the energy of pure potential. It is the substance of creation. It is the source of creation. The desire of it to create, to express creation, is the cause of all form, of all function, of all relationship. Always this one relating to diverse, one-of-a-kind expressions of itself, yet never separate from itself. Always experiencing new aspects of itself. Each relationship a new experience, an expansion of this one infinite beingness. I am that in form. And what is true of me is true of all life, every form, from the tiniest speck of dust to the most magnificent mountain, to each human, to each animal, to each insect, each reptile, each everything. All this one expressing in the multiplicity and diversity of form. All relating the self to the self. All recognizing the self. So I claim and affirm that as I relate to all of life, I am awakened to the presence of life expressing. I am awakened to the unified one. I'm awakened to an experience of the whole beyond the perceived separate parts. I'm awakened to the truth of inseparability. I'm awakened in a new way to the value, to the operation, to the gift of relationship. And I open myself to an experience of reciprocal relationship. Where all of life is relating equally, full circle. Reciprocal relationship where there is no hierarchical structure. There is no power over. That there truly is shared power in relationship. One relating to one. One learning with and from one. One being in awe of itself as all that it is. One. This sacred journey of relationship. This holy journey of relationship. I am so grateful. I'm grateful for the activity of the soul, the activity of law, the activity of creation, whatever we call it, that receives the desire of creation to express and acts upon it. Acts upon it in a way that is laser perfect, matching the desire completely. And so I am attentive what I hold in desire, knowing that all desire is creative, knowing that all desire is a divine instant yes. I hold myself accountable to desire only that which is for the whole expression, for the expression of love in relationship with the whole. Only desire that honors and affirms every diverse expression of life. I hold that as the desire to express. Truly a world of relationship that works, where all relate to all kindly, lovingly, affirmatively, non-judgmentally, with curiosity, with awe and wonder. And I claim it as so. So knowing that the word spoken is the word fulfilled, I can let go and look for the evidence of the fulfillment of it. I let go of the need to control. I let go of the lie of a timeline that validates creation. I let go, and I simply live in the yes. Yes, yes, yes. Always yes. Ashe. Shalom. Aho. Amin. Amen. And so it is. Namaste, beloved.